Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I'm here with Superstars, part of the Icon series where you can win the Aston Martin V12 Vantage. I'm going to give you my quick take on this event. First of all, this is a 4 lock-in event called the Quarternity Syndicate. Okay, they're really stretching for names here, but whatever. That's fine. The point of this is that the first 2 lock-ins, and when you click on the lock-in, it's a little laggy. I hope that's not a bug in the programming. But anyway, the first 2 lock-ins involve a lot of cars, including the Vulcan, which is, some people must have picked it as one of the Race Pass prize cars. So there's your option to upgrade your Vulcan if you're a newer player and you know you're not going to make it through this whole event. Other than that, I would always lock in the most built car that is the easiest to drive that you have in your arsenal otherwise. Or if you're pretty close to maxing a particular car and you need stage 6 or parts for a particular brand, I don't know why out of all the Bugattis and everything, and Aventador SVJ is in here, but you know, maybe lock that in if you need parts for it. So that's an option. Lock-in number 2 is the same thing. It's just not the first car you picked, but it's the same list. So you can go through the same thing with lock-in number 2. Pick a car that, 1, you have enough parts for. You can probably help you can probably make it through the event with. And 2, or worst case scenario, pick a car that you need a part or 2 for. Once you get into lock-in 3 though, this is where you get start to get stuck unless you have a specific car and it's built. Again, it's likely one of these gold stars will be available for keys, and the other one is a former prize car that you would need to have built from prior events. Same with the final lock-in, one specific car, V12 Speedster, or get the gold star version and build that. So you're talking about building up to 4 tier 5 cars if you're starting from scratch with all the associated fusions and parts. Good luck. But assuming you can do all that and you can get through the 60 races, you're going to win a Aston Martin that is actually decent as a low performance point high evo car. It is not a top car, but it is a car that is viable under the current system of matchmaking and live. So therefore, it is not a completely useless car. So that is the main reason to even try to get through this, is because you will get a decent car out of the event. I am going to rush through it, grab this car, build it, and start using it a little bit in live just to see how well it does. Again, I know from testing on Nitro's account, this is a low performance point high evo car. Therefore, it is viable in slower lobbies. How good it is once you get into the 9s, that's questionable. But at least in the 10s, 11s, 12s, it should be a decent car. In any case, my feeling is that once you get to the end here, you're going to have a little bit tougher races. But knowing the current pattern and seeing no speed traps or anything in all relays, I think other than some challenging final times within these 3, you really wouldn't have a super difficult event. But don't expect it to be done with stage 5 cars. You're going to need each of these cars to have at least some stage 6s. That's assuming full fusion and assuming you have the decent stage 6s. And if you have 2 of these maxed and 2 of these partially built, you probably can still make it. But it won't be super easy simply because there's a prize car, and the prize car is once again pretty decent. So it's a worthy event to do. That's my opinion. This is a worthy car to get. And if you have any questions specific to the event that I didn't already mention, feel free to ask them. I don't promise to have an answer, but I'll try to give you my best answer in any particular situation. If you like the video, leave a like. And if you like my channel and like this kind of videos, subscribe, hit the bell, and you get notified when I put up new videos. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.